Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly market updates. I am Shaurik Khadgawat. So after the explosive performance of the previous week, this week market cooled off a little bit and retraced almost 50%, and it can be considered as a breather before the next up move. Going forward, the earnings season would be a major trigger for the upcoming weeks. Although the quarterly updates have started pouring in, and so far they have been a mixed bag. जहां एक तरफ ट्रेंड ने 20% ग्रोथ की अपडेट्स दिए विच इज डेफिनेटली नॉट जस्टिफाइड विद द हायर वैल्यूएशंस एंड मार्केट्स हैव डेफिनेटली डिडंट लाइक इट, और दूसरी तरफ बजाज फाइनेंस जैसी कंपनी ने 25% की एम ग्रोथ की अपडेट्स दी हैं. ऑन द सेम लाइंस मंथली ऑटो सेल्स नंबर्स आर आल्सो वेरी मच वेराइड except Mahindra. Almost all the automakers have posted subdued numbers. Although a lot of important events have happened throughout the week, but the most important have been the announcement of the trade deal between US and Vietnam. However, there is no official confirmation from the Vietnam side, but as usual, President Trump has already announced that they have made a deal with Vietnam on its Truth Social account. The tariffs have been imposed to the tune of 20 to 40%, जिसमें 40% टैरिफ ट्रांसशिपमेंट पे लगाए गए हैं. मतलब जो प्रोडक्ट्स वियतनाम में मैन्युफैक्चर नहीं हो रहे हैं और केवल वहां से शिपमेंट हो रही है, उन पे 40% का टैरिफ लगाया जाएगा. And this is clearly to curb the Chinese goods flow into the US from the third countries. One more breaking development came today when SEBI has cracked down on American hedge fund Jane Street and subsidiaries. SEBI has barred them from participating in Indian equity markets and alleged that they have used unethical means and manipulated the loopholes to get unfair gains. SEBI का कहना है कि उन्होंने ऐसा इंडेक्स हैवी स्टॉक्स में ऑलरेडी पोजीशन लेके फिर डेरिवेटिव्स में काउंटर पोजीशन क्रिएट की, जिससे कि रिटेल निवेशकों का भारी नुकसान हुआ. एंड दे हैव डन इट मोस्टली ऑन द डेज ऑफ एक्सपायरी, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव विटनेस्ड सो मच ऑफ वॉलेटिलिटी ऑन दिस एक्सपायरी डेज. श्योरली दे हैव मैनेज्ड द इंडेक्स and manipulated the loopholes of the system. But whether they have done something illegal or just unethical, that we would know with the coming time. On the India-US trade deal side, there are indications that very soon, might be by this weekend, we are going to hear some kind of mini deal between US and India. For sure, even after so much of deliberation, we have not been able to sign a full-fledged deal, and it clearly shows the reluctance of Indian government to allow US entry into the agriculture, dairy products and GM crops. As we have discussed that after the fiery rally of previous week, this week more or less all the indices have cooled off. जहां निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी ने करीब 1% की गिरावट दर्ज की, वहीं स्मॉल कैप और मिड कैप फ्लैट बंद हुए. और निफ्टी आफ्टर टचिंग द हाइज ऑफ 25,670 plus levels, we have retraced back and closed below 25,500 levels. Now going forward, it is very crucial to watch that whether we will be able to defend the levels of 25,200 or not. For this week, clearly the oil and gas sector have come up as a winner, and it has clocked more than 5% of gains on week basis. नंबर 2 और नंबर 3 पे रहे कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल्स एंड हेल्थ केयर. दोनों ही सेक्टर्स ने करीब 3% के गेन्स वीक बेसिस पे दर्ज किए. नेगेटिव सेक्टर्स की बात करें तो इस हफ्ते कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर ने -4.68% के नेगेटिव रिटर्न्स क्लॉक किए, वहीं प्राइवेट बैंक्स -0.22% के नॉमिनल नेगेटिव रिटर्न्स के साथ बंद हुए. Now let's see how the institutions are placed for this week. For this week, again, FIs have turned net sellers with more than 5,000 crore rupees of stocks in the cash market. वहीं DIs इस हफ्ते भी नेट बायर्स रहे और उन्होंने करीब 10,000 करोड़ के स्टॉक्स कैश मार्केट में खरीदे. Talking about the derivative side, FIs have once again started making their short positions. After the commencement of the July series, they have again added on their short positions, and now they are standing at 70% short on the index futures. Now going forward, we have to look whether the FIs are going to cover their shorts or they are going to materialize on the short side. For this week, both the precious metal gold and silver have remained almost flat on the week basis. जहां गोल्ड ने 0.06% के गेन्स क्लॉक किए, वहीं सिल्वर फ्यूचर्स करीब -0.23% के साथ बंद हुआ. On the other side, after witnessing the sharp correction of almost 11% in the previous week, this week Brent crude oil has managed to close in a positive territory with almost 1% of gains on week basis. Now let's see how the global indices have performed. For this week, Dow Jones have closed with significant gains of more than 5% on week basis. वहीं Nasdaq फ्लैट बंद हुआ 0.6% के गेंस के साथ, और डेक्स जर्मनी ने वीक बेसिस पे करीब 1% के नेगेटिव रिटर्न्स पोस्ट किए. On the macroeconomic front, the US job data came yesterday with 147,000 of new jobs, which is more than expected of 110,000. This clearly shows the robustness of the labor market, but there is a catch as most of the jobs have been added on the state administration and the health industry. Also, the unemployment rate has fallen from 4.2% to 4.1%. पर यहाँ भी under its surface में बात ये है कि that most of the people have not applied for the jobs, and that is why the unemployment has been fallen. Going forward, the deadline for the tariff exemption is going to end at 9th of July. And now everybody is looking at the Trump administration that whether they are going to extend this deadline or they will have trade agreements in place before the deadline expires. There is one more good news for the President Trump, as his big beautiful bill has been passed in the Congress, although it has been passed with a very narrow margin, but now the path for its implementation is clear. Please note that earlier Elon Musk has clearly stated on the social media, in case if this bill got cleared, then he is going to launch his own party and make sure that all the Republican leaders who has voted in favor of this bill are going to get defeat in the coming elections. In a major domestic development, the Defense Acquisition Council has approved 10 major capital procurement proposals under Buy India IDDM, worth 1.05 lakh crore rupees, covering armored recovery vehicles, electronic warfare systems, inventory management tools, and surface-to-air missiles. This is it for this week. We'll come up with more information next week. Till that time, stay tuned with us. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.